Hey friends, welcome back to Vlogmas Day 5. My Day 5, but it is indeed Day 7. Again, I took 2 days off because of the weekend. I'm only sharing tips on weekdays. Today's tip is going to be very simple, very quick. We're going to go on and get right into it. It is why resellers should really truly consider getting a P.O. box. Don't forget, if this content is helpful and you enjoy it, make sure you consider subscribing and turning on your notification bell so you could be notified every time I drop content that is very similar to this. Or if you're interested in learning how to do polygel nails, make sure you check out my channel for those things as well. Without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so you don't want a P.O. box. You think it's unnecessary. I would agree at first. But I think, personally, as soon as you realize that you're going to be a reseller, this is something you want to do, you should definitely start considering a P.O. box for a few different reasons, most of them being privacy, safety, and security. So I have heard horror stories about people not getting items back once they're returned, which sparked this video. You guys see this? We're gonna open it together. I got a return. So I accidentally sent some shoes to someone. They're Banana Republic heels. I think they went for like $30 or $35. They were indeed a size 9. Me just looking at them very quick, I listed them as a size 6. She showed a picture in her complaint. Her foot literally was like swimming in it like a boat. So I was like, no problem. I apologize if there's anything else in my closet that you see. Let me know. I am going to open it and make sure that everything that's in there, a right shoe and a left shoe, and that the shoes are not damaged, just to make sure that I get back what I sent out. With that being said, I have heard of people getting really disgusting things sent back to them. Now imagine this getting sent to your personal home. Imagine you send something to someone and they're upset and they know where you live. They ask for a return and you beat them in a Poshmark case. And they know where you live. They know your full name. They know your address. They can easily look you up. No, I'm good. So probably after about, I would say 15 to 20 sales for myself, that's when I started to realize like, ooh, if this is something that I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be reselling, I need to go on and get a P.O. box. It's not very expensive. You can get their smallest box. I believe I pay roughly $57 or something like that. I'll put the number of what I pay, and it's quarterly. So I pay every 3 months. I pay for the smallest box that they have. If there's anything bigger like this would not fit in one of their smaller boxes. So they do just provide me with a key to a larger box. I go in and grab my items. So that's one thing, safety, right? You don't want anyone just knowing where you live and knowing your full name. Well, at least in my opinion, I don't want anyone knowing my full government name. There's no need for that. This is a business. So my P.O. box is Thrifty Chic Fash, and then it lists the address to my P.O. box because you don't need to know everything about me. Google these days is too much. You don't need to know everything about me. You don't need to know my name. You don't need to know where I live. You don't need to know where I work. With a Google search and your name, that is easily accessible. So in my opinion, be very, very, very cautious of just listing your personal address anywhere. I've even seen in some people's YouTubes, like in their description, they'll put their personal mailing address. Send me whatever. You have no idea what somebody could send you. Furthermore, I have seen some disturbing comments on Instagram. Resellers share weird comments and we're all like, what's wrong with people? So let's say this person may be selling undergarments. People will ask for those items, to be worn, whatever, disgusting, creep. That's one thing. But imagine this creep not disclosing that he's a creep or she's a creep, and then you mail them whatever you mail them, and they know where you live. Hello? What in the world? Absolutely not. We gotta be smart. All right, the next thing as to why I believe having a P.O. box is smart and in your best interest is collaborations. Now, For me, I resell, and I also have a YouTube channel where I do some beauty items, review them. And then I also do polygel nails. I have actually had things sent to my business P.O. box of reviews that companies have wanted me to do. There's no need, again, for them to be sending me things to my personal address. They get my business name and my business address, and they also get my business email. So any inquiries that may be coming through, they go to a business email, and then anything that they would want to send to me also goes to my P.O. box. Again, it's just a safety precaution. And I really, really, really think that's the number one thing. But I will say that when you're doing business with someone and they want to send you items, they want you to promote an item for them, they want to pay you, I think personally having a business mailing place like a P.O. box just seems more professional. In my opinion, safety is the number one concern when it comes to sending things on Poshmark. Again, you don't know who you could possibly or potentially upset. And then if you're on Instagram or if you're on YouTube, don't give people an opportunity to look you up, okay? I mean, what if you say something someone doesn't agree with? People will go out of their way sometimes just to be hurtful and harmful to you and your image. You got to protect it at all costs. So that's my tip for today. Make sure that if this is something you decide on, it's very inexpensive, really add to your safety, and it kind of is a facelift to your business because you have a professional mailing address. That's just how I feel about it. I'm going to open these shoes up, share them with you, make sure that they are indeed what I sent out. The bottom is packaged nice. The top is half open. Oh, there's barely any tape there. Let's open them, and she packaged them again the way that they went out. Oh wow, she only tried on one shoe and it was way too big for her. Poor thing. I really truly do feel bad about it. This is the shoe. It's a 9 if you look at it that way, and you can barely see it. But when I listed it, I listed it like this, and I don't try on the shoes when I purchase them. It's strange that it's right underneath their label, and that's how they decided to do it, and it's actually a 9, so I should have flipped the shoe upside down to read that. That's my fault, and mistakes happen. So if you're making, a shipping error here and there, I wouldn't even say here and there. It shouldn't take you here and there to learn. Like this, for certain, is something that I will never repeat. From now on, I'm going to be measuring these shoes. I'm not just going to look at the labels and list. So take it for what you will. Again, it's a tip. Leave your comments, ideas, thoughts, opinions down in the comment section for me. If you have any questions, anything like that, make sure you also share that. And if you have a different experience or a personal opinion about why you should or should not have a P.O. box, let me know. Until next time, for Vlogmas Day 8, I will see you tomorrow. Take care and share love always. Bye, guys.